if it's the placebo effect. Use it, whatever works. It was surprising, right? I mean, we all looked at what this offense wasn't doing at points in this season very early. I love when people get upset about saying it's early, but it's early. Yeah, it's hard to get a feel for what a team is or isn't. I always go 40 games. Give me 40 games, and then we're going to have a clear idea. You're seeing kind of a Jekyll and Hyde with this team where they score a bunch of runs against teams that are, I mean, the Rangers came in with the best record in the American League. You sweep them at home. You take 2 of 3 from your other rival in the Astros. So, I mean, it's fantastic. You're getting great pitching out of the bullpen. Your offense kicking in. You see Julio Rodriguez with a couple of back-to-back games with multiple hits. Cal Raleigh's on a home run streak. So guys are finding it at the right time. Hopefully we can watch it continue on the road. You know, I mean, out of the gates, the Yankees hit 15 home runs in 3 games. And then Ellie De La Cruz goes crazy in 1 game. And they're all using torpedo bats. And then the conversation died. Then we didn't hear anything about it for 2 weeks. And then Cal Raleigh uses a torpedo bat. He's got a home run in 3 consecutive games. So is it the bat? I don't know. Maybe these guys are just finding their timing. Maybe it does help guys who don't tend to hit the sweet spot if they hit it in closer to the handle, the label of the bat. Certainly I could see it helping them, but Julio didn't like it. Cal liked it. Rosarena supposedly liked it, although I don't think he's using it. Everything about it is legal. It meets all the league specs. So even if it's a mental thing, even if it's the placebo effect, use it. Whatever works. If you think it's working because it's the torpedo bat, then it is. So go with that. They've been great for the most part. I mean, yeah, you've had a hiccup here or there, but for the most part, they've been rock solid. I mean, I feel like Andres Munoz is wildly underappreciated. He's got 6 saves in their 8 wins. He has yet to give up a run. Last year, he had 22 saves, career high. I would expect he's going to blow by that. He's already at 6. So him, along with what we've seen Santos, you've got a little bit of both. You can see what the Mariners saw in him when they brought him over. Some command issues at times. Spire looks fantastic. The only lefty on the team as far as starters or relievers. The bullpen, for the most part, again, you're going to have those nights where guys get touched up a bit. But by and large, I think they've done a nice job. I don't think he's going to be this guy all year. I think he's not going to go back to what he was last year either. I think he's probably somewhere in between. I mean, he's on such a tremendous pace right now. Still dealing with that side issue, not batting right-handed. We'll see what happens once he's hitting from both sides of the plate. But what a tremendous start and unexpected. I mean, look, when they re-signed him, he'd been hanging out there. There were no other teams out there banging down his door trying to, acquire him. So it felt like a consolation prize of sorts, with all due respect to Polanco, but just felt like, well, here's the guy that's here. We know him at least, and we're gonna, fingers crossed, it was all about the knee, and maybe it was. And I like that he hasn't been out in the field a ton. I think you limit the wear and tear on the knee. I also don't think he's a great fielder, so I'd rather see pretty much anybody else out there defensively. But you got to keep that bat in the lineup because he's been spectacular, and to a point that I don't think anybody realistically expected. The one that's impressed me the most is Brian Wu. Brian Wu, and he's a guy that I was talking about coming into this season. He's one of the guys, he had a sub-3 ERA last year. Now, he got a late start. His first start wasn't until May last year. So his question isn't stuff. His question isn't effectiveness. It's durability. Can he be available? He's electric. His stuff is just electric. I love watching that guy pitch. It's so easy. It's so free-flowing. He's got such great command of that fastball, and it just seems to keep hitters off balance. So he's the one that's really impressed me out of the gates. Logan Gilbert, he's found a way, even when he's not been able to go as deep as we expect and we've become accustomed to. He's still wildly effective in limiting the opposition to 1 run, striking out 7, striking out 10. So he's shutting down. He's not getting lit up. They're making him work. We've seen that with a couple of the starters, especially in the Rangers series. First inning for Wu, first inning for Gilbert, first inning for Miller. They're all pitch totals 27, 28, 29, so they're making them work out of the gate. That's raising the pitch total. Obviously, they're not going as deep as you'd like in the case of Logan Gilbert, but I think he looks, outside of that, the efficiency, he looks fantastic.